I got stared down by a passenger just before boarding, so I slipped off my high heels, dipped them into the coffee, and stirred like crazy. Then, without thinking twice, I handed it right over to her. But the passenger sensed something was off, and in one swift move, she splashed the hot coffee straight onto me. In an instant, my arm turned beet red from the burn.
Sorry.
Yet I dared not speak up, not a word. Because she wasn't just any passenger. She was the Thai princess herself, and to make matters worse, she had chartered the entire plane for this flight. Right then, it was only me and the pilot working on board. To avoid her wrath, I reluctantly made another cup of coffee and served it, but she just sneered at me under her nose. Then when she caught sight of the diamond ring on my hand, her face twisted in rage. She was wearing the same exact ring, so she demanded I take mine off.
Can you take it off so I have a closer look at it?
Her demand was absurd, downright petty. In my head, I was cursing her out. But since she was royalty, I had no choice but to comply and hand it over. What I didn't expect was in the next second. She flung my ring to the floor and ground it under her golden heels.
And beg for forgiveness from the wife.
My dignity shattered in that instant, and right then, a seed of hatred took root deep inside me. Before long, it was noon. I kindly brought out a special meal for the princess, only for her to turn up her nose, showing zero interest. Instead, she started giving me trouble, demanding a taste of my own crew meal. With no way out, I went back and fetched it. When I saw that today's crew meal was seafood noodles, my heart leapt. I realized the princess was seriously allergic to seafood. Finally, my chance for payback. So I removed all the shellfish from the dish, deliberately leaving the noodles drenched in seafood broth, and served it to her with a kind smile. Without a second thought, she dove in. She didn't know what was coming. Pretty soon, the cabin was filled with violent coughing. Sure enough, after eating those seafood noodles, the princess broke out into a full-blown allergic reaction. Seeing this, I pretended to be helpful and offered her a glass of water. But to my surprise, she snapped up and bolted for the lavatory. Just when I felt a flicker of satisfaction inside, I noticed some photos on the seat nearby. And to my horror, they were pictures of me and the prince on dates. In that moment, I understood everything. The princess had known about my relationship with the prince all along. I panicked and rose to leave at once. But in the next second, I ran straight into the princess, who was just coming out of the lavatory.